What's going on, brothers? It's Mgtow the name. Got another video for you. It's written title, Redpill Impact. Here goes. Shout out to E-Man67 for weighing in on the subject, so I figured I'd go ahead and add my 2 cents, so here it is. It looks like the impact of this red pill is much greater than brothers realize. It's got these trollops, these DNA dumpsters, and these walking trash cans fearful, desperate. You see, about 2 weeks ago, they were all running the chameleon game on TikTok. And now they're jumping on there wearing less clothing, and they got to ask the question, do straight men even like women anymore? And what certain trollops like this are alluding to is, she's basically saying, are you gay? She's asking this question to men worth their salt because she can't snag a pet wallet. The men out there who have deep pockets, the men out there that she's attracted to, are slamming the door in her face. Because men worth their salt are learning, adjusting, and adapting. Our ranks are increasing. And these DNA dumpsters, these walking trash cans, and these trollops can't do piss about it. This is the end result of 6 decades worth of fraud, usury, misandry, and surround sound bitching. That's what this is. And as I've said before in previous videos, the consequences aren't going away just because these trollops are pretending to be chameleons, and just because these trollops are now saying that feminism is bad and men and women are not equal. It's too late for that shit. And if you need even more proof that these same DNA dumpsters and walking trash cans who have to ask this question, do straight men even like women anymore? These are the same trollops who just a few days ago said that they've had enough equality for one day because the Senate is voting to make the draft among women required. That is, women are going to have to register for the draft, register for selective service. Now, when I saw this news and saw all the feminists, all the DNA dumpsters saying, well, my place is on the battlefield, my place is in the kitchen, I'm like, okay, see, this is proof positive that when these trollops say that they want equality, they only want the parts of equality that give them the most benefit. The stuff where they have to take responsibility or have any kind of accountability for their actions, they don't want that. They sweep it under the rug. Or when it's presented to them, they run for cover. And this right here is proof positive that what the King James Bible, what men worth their salt, and what our forefathers said before this time is absolutely true. That women are the weaker vessel. And for as much as they prattle on about being strong, independent, stunning, and brave, they really don't make good leaders. Because when you really study history, you realize that there aren't any matriarchal societies that made it past the Stone Age. They're all gone. The Hittites worshipped women, and now they're extinct. I know it sounds harsh, but fuck your feelings. But yeah, this red pill impact is being felt all over social media. Hence the reason why they even have to ask this question. Now, as we end this month and we get closer to the eviction moratoriums, You're going to see more of these trollops who are faking normal start asking this question. And you're going to see more of them trying to move the goalposts. In fact, one of them had already moved the goalposts. Now they're out saying that traditional masculinity is toxic masculinity. They're saying that men who have standards are misogynists. They're terrible people. The goalpost is always moving. And it doesn't matter what stunt they pull. It doesn't matter how much they try to flip the script or deflect or project all their fuck-ups onto us. They're going to keep losing. Here's what it is. Because this red pill is on autopilot. And they have woefully underestimated the impact of this red pill. I mean, it is what it is. They can deny reality and fake normal all they want. But it is what it is. The younger generation have spoken. They don't want to be pawns. They don't want to be plunged into subhuman poverty like they saw their fathers. They don't want to end up in prison on account of a false accusation, you know? They're getting washed to the game. And they're pointing out the legal snares and traps that are in front of men and boys. I tip my hat to them. And speaking of legal snares and traps, you brothers understand that they decriminalized prostitution in New York and California, right? Well, that's the topic for another video. Right now, I'm just gonna focus on this red pill impact. It's on autopilot. This red pill is on autopilot, and there's nothing they can do about it. It is what it is. If that hurts their feelings, if they're offended by that, then that's tough shit. This is Mgtow. That's all I got. If you like the video, like, share, write a commentary, feel free to subscribe. If you're new to my channel, you find a tip jar on the upper right hand side of the screen. This is G+ icon. Alright, fam. Alright, brethren, you know it's real, you know what you're going, we live with SYSBM for these DNA dumpsters, these devious gashes, these walking trash cans, these feminists, and those who are wrong, we say now we say it, give them nothing. This is Mgtow PSA, more to come, tight. See you soon.